Baruch Ata Asherah, Anat Malacha Ha'olam, Asher Kadishanu Mitzvotav, Tzivanu L'Tatif L'Tzitzit. Shema Yisrael, Asher Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad. Vahafta et Anat Elohecha u'v'chol levacha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'od be'echa v'chayu ha'devarim ha'el asher nochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'vitecha u'v'lachtecha ha'vaderech u'v'shachbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha Avichayu letotafot beinecha, uchtavtaham al mizizot beitecha, uvihisharecha. Vichaya, ki vichaya Elohecha, el ha'arz asher nisbai lavatecha levram niskach u'Yaakov, לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית, ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר למילתה, וברות עצובים אשר להסתת, כערים בזיתים אשר לנתת, והלכת ושבת, הישמר לך ותשכח את ימי אשר תשכח בארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. And you shall bind them as a symbol on your hand, and let them serve as a sign on your forehead. And inscribe them on the doorposts of your houses and on your gates. Do you have any guesses, Purity? I'll tell you in a moment, but I'm curious what you think. So, hello, disastrous divinations. I hope you're well too. Very close, Purity. Not quite Arabic, but it's a Semitic language, Hebrew. Right, so Hebrew is a funny language in that it is the ancestor of Arabic, and yet it lives alongside it because it was resurrected. So today we are going to start reading a new translation of the Descent of Ishtar. We actually have two translations. We have the Sumerian and the Akkadian versions. Right, so we read a translation of the Sumerian version of The Descent of Inanna, translated by Diana Wolkstein. We just finished reading that. And so now we're going to read a different translation. And so we'll see the things that stand out in this new translation compared to the previous translation. Like Diana Wolkstein is a poet, right? So she translated looser to try to get some of the more evocative images across. I believe this is a tighter translation, but we shall see. So with that, we will start to read The Descent of Ishtar, about the death and resurrection of the goddess of sex. It was to the kingdom of Kurnugi, the realm of no return. This is where Sin's daughter was intent on going, Ishtar. Sin's daughter was intent on going to the abode of darkness, there where lives the divine one, Erkala, the great city, to the abode which refuses to permit its guests to depart. Upon the way which allows passage in only one direction, down into the abode where every visitor is denied all light, where the only food is dirt, and where the only bread is clay. No light penetrates there. They live in a shade of darkness. The covering they wear is feathers like the plumage of birds, where dust has gathered upon both lock and lintel. When she arrived at the gate of Kurnugi, Ishtar spoke and addressed her words to the guardian of the gate, saying, "You, gatekeeper, you must now open your gate before me. Open your gate in front of me that I might pass through. And if you fail to open this gate so that I might pass through, then I will break down the door and smash its lock to bits. I'll breach the post and bring the gate doors crashing down, and I will shatter both of its hinges and break off the knob. Then I will cause the dead to rise and consume those that live." The gatekeeper opened his mouth, saying to the mighty Ishtar, "Cease, my lady. Refrain from breaking down the door. Rather, allow me to go to Queen Ereshkigal and inform her." So the gatekeeper proceeded within and spoke to Ereshkigal. "She is come, Ishtar, your sister, from the realm of the sky, she who holds in her possession the mighty springing toy, who, when she is with Ea, agitates the waters of the Apsu." When Ereshkigal had heard, she went red and raw as tamarisk, and her lips deepened in hue like the Kininu vessel's brim. "Why has she come here? What provoked her to confront me? It must not be because I have drunk at the Anunnaki's table, or not that I have clay as my bread, or dirty water as my beer. It is I who suffers tears for the youths forced to leave their loves. It is I who cries for maidens snatched from their darlings' laps. It is I who must weep for the babe who is doomed all too soon. So, guardian of the gate, go and make the way open for her, and let her experience what the most ancient rites decree." And I think at that we will pass, and we will resume reading another time. And I need a bookmark. I'll put in the morning's Kaddish there. So, Ishtar is going to go down to the underworld to confront Ereshkigal. And we will see what happens next. How are you all doing today? I hope you're well. Good morning, baby Split. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is the day. Gajananam Buddhaganati Sevitam Kapita Jambupalasara Bakshitam Umasutam Sakapinasakarnam Mahamatim Divyamayoravahanam Ridasyasunam Surasananatam Guham Sadanam Saranam Prapadye Yaku hendu tusarahara devala, Yasubravasvarita. Yavina varanda mandita kara, Yasveta padmasana, Yabramachuta sankara pratrapi devasata pujita, Samampatu saraswati bhagavati nihi sadhyapaha, Om Namah Shivaya Gurave, Sachidanandar Murtaye, Nisparanchaya Santaya, Shri Shivanandaya Te Namaha, Shri Vishnu Devanandaya Te Namaha, Om Sarva Mangla Manglaye, Shive Savarta Sadike, Saranye Triambake Gauri, Narayani Namostute, Narayani Namostute, Om. Baby Spliff, we just started reading a new translation of The Descent of Ishtar in both Sumerian and Akkadian versions about the death and resurrection of the mighty goddess of sex. It's a powerful story. But now we're doing closing prayers. Because it's time to start the day, you know? It's time to start the day. So, we will say Arati now, and then conclude with Kaddish. Jaya Jaya Arati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jaya Arati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Navanita Chora Jaya Jaya Arati Venkantaramana Venkantaramana Sankataharana Sitarama Radhe Shama Jaya Jaya Arati Gauri Manohara Gauri Manohara Bhavani Sankara Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jaya Arati Raja Rajeshwari Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Mahashakti Jaya Jaya Arati Anjaneya Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jaya Arati Dattatreya Dattatreya Trimurti Vatara Jaya Jaya Arati Adityaya Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sanistaraya Sanistaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sankarachaya Sankarachaya Advaita Gravi Jaya Jaya Arati Sadgurunata Sadgurunata Shivananda Jaya Jaya Arati Vishnu Devananda Vishnu Devananda Vishnu Devananda Jaya Jaya Arati Agastya Munaye Agastya Munaye Shriyama Priyaye Jaya Jaya Arati Ayapa Samine Dharma Shastave Jaya Jaya Arati Jesus Gurave Moses Gurave Buddha Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Muhammad Gurave Guru Nanak Gurave Samastya Guru Bho Namaha Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Natatrasuyobati Natandrakaratam Nimavdiobati Kutoyamagni Twameva Vantamanabandi Sarvam Tasya Basya Srmitam Vivanti Om Gange Kayamane Kaiva Govari Saraswati Narmade Siddhika Veriya Namastitam Namo Namaha Twameva Mata Chapita Twameva Twameva Bandusha Saka Twameva Twameva Vidya Javinam Twameva Twameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Kaina Vacha Manasandhyarva Buddhyatmanava Prakrite Sabhavad Karomi Adyad Sakalam Parasmahi Narayana Iti Sarmar Payami Sarvadharmam Pravichayam Mekam Saranam Vacha Aham Sva Sarva Papayo Mukshayami Masucha Whatever actions I perform with my body, speech, mind, senses, my nature, my intellect, or my emotions, all these I dedicate to you. so much. So now we will conclude with a time for grief and a time for mourning. Time to remember all the pain that exists in our lives and to acknowledge it as pain. And to know that its effects are both temporary and long-lasting. And one of the ways that we can process that pain, each and every one of us experiences, is to say these words together. Yikadal v'yikadash Shema Rabba B'yamadi v'chiyute v'yamlich malchute v'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayede kol beit Yisrael v'agalal v'zman karif v'ivnu. Amen. Yehi Shema Rabba meva'arech le'olam amei almaya. Yitbarach v'ishtabach v'itba'ar v'irman v'itnasei v'itadar v'itale v'talal Shema de kudusha b'richu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata demiran v'yama v'imru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom v'imramav huya aseh shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom v'imramav huya aseh shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru v'imru. Amen. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I will be here tomorrow to say these words with you once more. And I hope you'll come by. If you like this stream, if you find it meaningful in some way, consider checking out the link in my bio. There's a lovely Discord community you can join if you would like to chat further. And there's also links to leave a tip, either a one-time tip or you can subscribe on Patreon or here on TikTok. So thank you so much for joining me every day, so often. Pamela, Katie. Hi, I'm just leaving now. But thanks for saying hi. Here I am, Mama Bear. Here I am. I'm glad I'm here. I feel like I've returned in a certain sense. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll be here tomorrow, same time, give or take, maybe a little later, we'll see. So, farewell. Stay well.